My name is Judith Lustgarten. People of wisdom know there's two sides to every story versus all the sugar and spice rah-rah. We desperately need to replace DOH oversight of ACC with an Animal Welfare Department and an Animal Advisory Board with the best interest of these shelter animals at heart. We need Intro 1478. The city's waited 20 years for proper humane oversight. The animal law we work under was created in 1894, 125 years ago. It's archaic. Yet here we are in New York City, supposedly the most progressive city in the world, still working under an obsolete animal law from over a century ago. The law states that in any city of 2 million or more, mayor has full control. Mayors don't have the time nor qualifications for this today, which is why in progressive states, there's an animal care service advisory boards providing recommendations to mayors and city councils. Intro 1502, we need honest accountability and transparency on shelter euthanasia, behavior evaluations, assessors, and their qualifications. It's critical, as these evaluations are used for labeling animals for euthanasia decisions and New Hope rescue only. It's not fair to these living souls not to have qualified, ethical professionals handling this. Most every animal's assessments have been proven incorrect once out of ACC, especially once they decompress. Animals terrified in a shelter environment, puppies biting on leashes, dogs lunging, pulling towards another dog or human. It's dogs being dogs. We all see this every day on the street, but at ACC, it's a death sentence. This business can now be done successfully when proper people are put in place, implementing plans correctly versus retrofitted. There are now proven success records. It's growing one by one across our country as kill pounds, large and small, are being converted by various modern shelter reform, by no-kill equation, by companion animal Protection Act. As the momentum of shelter reform continues to build, it will apex and then it will snowball. Already, everywhere you turn, you hear of another shelter converting. Yet in New York City, we still have these archaic kill shelters. A task force of advocates is needed to develop proper ethical shelter practices, recommend changes in policies and law. We must know the criteria for animals not made available, silent kills. January 23rd board meeting, they said that the small animals won't ever be on a kill list, as they can place all of them, quote unquote, even if they're Cujo in a small body. Clearly that was untruthful chatter, as they're killing them now right and left. We need a fair and honest evaluation matrix. Watching these wonderful family animals who live peacefully and lovingly with children and other animals being killed unfairly and unnecessarily with plenty of empty cages weighs heavily. I send ACC wonderful programs happening elsewhere to look at all the time. They're everywhere. If other cities can build programs for our most vulnerable, so can we. It's our duty as decent, civil, humane people.